Hello there. So welcome again to this episode of our video, and this time I think when I go to different places, this is the first thing that I want to ask to the people living there, how to say I like you and I love you in their language. We'll talk about these phrases, sentences in this episode. How to say I like you or I love you in Bisaya and Tagalog. I like you. In Tagalog you say gusto kita. Gusto kita. Gusto means like. In Bisaya you will say gusto tika. Gusto tika, or some will say gusto taka. Gusto taka. Gusto means like. So if you notice, Tagalog and Bisaya have the same word. Gusto means like. Okay, now the second one. I like him or I like her. So him and her in Tagalog and Bisaya don't have differences. They are pronouns which are like no gender. So him or her, you can say it in Bisaya as siya, or in Tagalog as siya, or if you put contraction you can also say siya. Here it goes. I like him or I like her. You will say in Tagalog, gusto ko siya or gusto ko siya. Gusto ko siya. But in Bisaya, you can say gusto nako siya. Gusto nako siya or gusto nako siya. So it has also contraction. You can say siya or siya, which in Tagalog also has the same meaning. So no gender in Bisaya and Tagalog in this particular word him and her. Okay, so you can say gusto ko siya in Tagalog or gusto nako siya in Bisaya. Now we will go to the third one. What if you like a thing or an animal? You say I like it. I like it. In Tagalog you will say gusto ko yan. Gusto ko yan. In Bisaya, on the other hand, you will say gusto nako na. Gusto nako na. Okay. Na is like you are pointing. Na. Na. And in Tagalog, yan is like pointing also. Yan and na has the same meaning, which is like that. That's why the fourth one, I like that, has the same translation with the third one, I like it. I like it and I like that has the same translation. In Tagalog, you can again say gusto ko yan. In Bisaya, you will say gusto nako na. Gusto nako na. Because again, na in Bisaya and yan in Tagalog is like when you say that. Okay. So now let's go to number 5. I like this. I like this. This in Tagalog, this in Tagalog, this in Tagalog means ito. Ito. In Bisaya, you can say ni. So you can say in Tagalog, you can translate I like this in Tagalog, gusto ko ito. Gusto ko ito. And in Bisaya, you can say gusto nako ni. Gusto nako ni. Now, the most wonderful sentence around the world which only contains 3 words. The words I love you. I love you. I love you in Tagalog is mahal kita. Mahal kita. Well, in Bisaya, it's a little bit longer. You can say, nahigugma ko nimo. Nahigugma ko nimo. So now, what if you will say, I love her, I love him? So in Tagalog, him or her, again, you can say siya, siya or siya. Okay, in Tagalog. So if you say, I love him, I love her, you will say, mahal ko siya. Mahal ko siya. But in Bisaya, you can say, nahigugma ko niya. Nahigugma ko niya. In English, you can say, I love it. I love it. But in Tagalog and Bisaya, there's no translation with that because love mostly applies to a certain living thing, like a person, an animal. Okay, but if you talk about food, I love the food. I love it. So you cannot say, nahigugma ko sa pagkaon. No. It doesn't make sense in Bisaya and Tagalog translation. So I love it and I like it. They can have the same meaning, the same translation, going to Cebuano, Bisaya, or Tagalog. That's it for this time, and I hope you learned something. How to say I like it, I like that, I like this, I love you, I love him, I love her. Okay, I love him and I love her. So I hope that you learn and see you on the next one.